Hey yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Keeping Up with Miles, and we talking about Miles Morales 27, alright? Miles in Wakanda. Like, you know how they got like Leprechaun in the hood, Jason in space? This is Miles in Wakanda, Vampire in Brooklyn. Alright, but all jokes aside, this is kind of like a landmark issue. We get to see Miles in Wakanda with Black Panther, them teaming up together. He's in his vibranium suit, so it's kind of like a landmark issue for real, if I'm being honest. Okay, let's jump into it. First things first, I like that they have Shift basically taking place of Miles in school while Miles is out doing superhero type things. Like, I knew that would come up, like a whole like twin type of thing, like him taking over for him. Like, that's actually pretty dope in seeing that happen and giving him a place in the comic. Because sometimes, you know, Shift kind of gets put in the back burner, which I kind of feel like he'll die sooner or later, not gonna lie to you. But it gives him kind of a place in the comic book. But let's get to what we really want to talk about. So in this issue is actually really dope. We see Miles in Wakanda. He's kind of talking about Wakanda and everything, and he's kind of saying how it's close to home. But they get to trying to find like this key, and it seems like this guy had like got the key stolen that they need to kind of help Miles with his powers and everything, right? If you didn't know from watching all the other videos, Miles is still dealing with the vampire stuff from the last Marvel event, so he is kind of a vampire, but he's holding back the hunger, and he hasn't like drinking blood or anything. And the suit helps. Right here, Black Panther kind of has Miles use his like spidey sense for like his detective skills, because he lost the key, which was right there, so it seems like somebody stole it, right? So he used his power, see that there's a criminal in the room, and they go chasing after this criminal, right? They go chasing after this criminal. Miles catches up and knocks this criminal out real quick, but some bloodshed happens, and you feel me? Like, he has everything in control, and then he sees the blood, you feel me? But he doesn't go into a frenzy. He stops and doesn't kill her, right? And then you find out this was all a test from the Black Panther. Black Panther put him through this because he basically has to test them, because they going through Wakanda and they ready to go to the astral planes and stuff like that. They're dealing with a lot of mystical stuff. So he basically had to test Miles before they can do all. This is real dope. They start stepping into the force and everything. And then Miles is coming face to face with the Panther God, and he's ready to be judged. So Miles and the Panther God have like a real yelling match real quick, you feel me, as a test going through these trials. And then he gets a somewhat pass, like he gets a pass for now, is basically what Black Panther tells. And then Miles gets to see the Tree of Souls with all the Panthers on it and everything, right? Then on the last page, they bring in Shuri. Alright, of course they brought in Shuri. She was going to come in at some point. They inside Wakanda. So they brought in Shuri, and that is basically how the comic ends. I'm not going to lie to you. This Miles right now has kind of been slow moving since after the whole Blade event and the whole Marvel event and everything. It's kind of been slow moving. Like, it's really been cool. They've had some cool moments, and like him getting the suit, teaming up with Black Panther, going into Wakanda, seeing Shuri and all that. But things is just moving kind of slow. Like, it has to be building to something. It has to be really building to something. And we'll see as it continues. Well, I'll be back for more Keeping Up with Miles for issue 28. But we'll see. It's kind of still slow moving. But still dope. The artwork is dope. The suit? What's that? Vibranium suit is tough. I like the purple inside the suit. That is tough. But I'll be back again for Keeping Up with Miles.